Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are happy and healthy. Dear students, as you can see, we are studying chapter 4 Patul Babu Film Star. So, I think we have done till paragraph 22 and we have to continue from paragraph 23. So, without wasting, let's see. The next day, Patul Babu arrived at Faraday House on time. So, students, as know that Naresh Dutt has offered Patul Babu a role in his film, and he asked Patul Babu to come at Faraday House where the shooting was going on. Okay, so Patul Babu reached at Faraday House on time as he was told. Okay, there was a big crowd outside the building. When Patul Babu reached at Faraday House, he finds that there was a big crowd outside of the building where the shooting was going on. Okay? Patul Babu suddenly felt a little nervous. Seeing a lots of people, Patel Babu felt a little bit nervous. Okay? With a slight tremor in his heart. What is the meaning of that line? With a slight tremor in his heart. It meant to say trembling. He was trembling because he was nervous. So, trembling of nervousness, he advanced toward the entrance. It meant to say he moved. He moved toward the entrance gate. Okay, he was nervous, but he moved. He went toward the entrance gate. Let's see further. Paragraph 24. Naresh Dutt came up to him with tea in a small clay cup. When Naresh Dutt notices Patul Babu, he comes to him with tea in a small clay cup. Okay? We are about to start. Here you are, sir. The hot tea will help your throat. Your turn will come shortly. Okay. Naresh Dutt tells Patul Babu that they are about to start the shooting. Okay, they are going to shoot, and he offered him the tea. He offered Patul Babu the tea and tells him that it will help his throat too much. Okay, your turn will come shortly. He tells Patel Babu that he will call him when his turn come. Okay, he will call him when his role come. Now see paragraph 25. If you will let me have my lines now. After that, Patul Babu asked Naresh Dutt for his lines. Okay. Susanku, sorry, my mistake, I have skipped a paragraph 26. Your lines, oh, I say, Susanku, said Naresh Dutt to a young fellow in short-sleeved shirt. This gentleman wants his lines. Why do not you write them down on a piece of paper and give it to him? So when Patul Babu asked for his lines, then Naresh Dutt asked a person whose name was Susanku, who has beard, who has put on a hard, a half sleeve salt. Okay, he asked him to write his lines on a piece of paper and hand over it to Patul Babu. Okay, now see paragraph next. Susanku tore off a page from the notebook, scribbled something on it, and handed it to him. Susanku tore a page from the notebook. He wrote something on that page and handed the page to Patul Babu. Patul Babu glanced. What is the meaning of glanced? Glance means to watch. To watch. Okay. Patul Babu glanced at the paper and found that a single word had been scrawled on it. Oh. When Patul Babu watched, when he sees the piece of paper, then he finds that there was only a single word written, and it was oh. There was written only a single word. The word was oh. Okay, the word was oh. It was the lines of Patul Babu. Now see next paragraph. Patul Babu felt a sudden throbbing in his head. When Patul Babu see his lines, he got surprised. He got shocked. He held his head. Okay, he held his head. Was the whole thing a gigantic hoax? Patul Babu talked to himself. He asked himself whether the whole matter was cheating. He feels that he was cheated. He has been cheated. He feels like that. He has the feeling of cheating. Had they wanted to make a laughing stock out of him? He talks himself that whether they want to make him fun. They want to make fun of him. Okay? How could anyone be so crucial? He asked himself how they can be so crucial to him. He said in a voice hardly audible. It means to say he speak in slow voice, that they can't behave in such a crucial way with him. I find it rather strange, just oh. And Patul Babu tells us that he finds the dialogue very strange. He has to speak only oh. Is that all I have to say? He is surprised that he has to say only oh. He is completely shocked. How sad. Now see further. Next line. What are you saying, Daddu? Said Susanku. After few times, Susanku came to him and asked Patul Babu what he is saying, what he is thinking about the role. You think that's nothing. He asked Patul Babu that he must be thinking that his role is very unimportant. There is nothing in his role. Okay? Why? Why are you thinking that or not? This is a regular speaking part. Susanku tells Patul Babu that his dialogue is a regular speaking part. a speaking part in a Baron Malik film. He tells that he does not realize what role he has been offered. He has been offered a speaking part which is used in the Baron Malik film. Why you are not, you are the luckiest of actors. And he tells him further that Patul Babu is the very lucky of all the actors that he has been offered that role. Oh my God. Now see paragraph 30. A young man, Jyoti, came up and put his hand on Patul Babu's shoulder and said, meanwhile, a young man whose name was Jyoti comes to Patul Babu and he put his hand on his shoulder and said to him, listen Dadu, I will tell you what you have to do. He tells Patul Babu that he will explain him what he has to do while he will perform his role. Okay? It means to say he explained the story, what he has to perform. And he explained to Patul Babu, Chanchal Kumar is a rising young executive. Jyoti tells Patul Babu that Chanchal Kumar is a rising young executive. He is the hero of the movie. He is informed that an embezzlement has taken place in his office. What is the meaning of embezzlement? It means to say, embezzlement means theft of money. Okay? So, Chanchal Kumar is informed that there is the act of theft of money in his office and he comes to find out what has happened. And Chanchal Kumar comes his office to find out what has happened. He gets out of his car and runs across the pavement towards the entrance. Okay? Chanchal Kumar gets out from his car and he runs hurriedly towards his office gate. Just then, he collides with an absent-minded pedestrian. And meanwhile, when he was running hurriedly towards his office, he collides with an absent-minded pedestrian. That's you. And that absent-minded pedestrian, that is your role, Mr. Patul Babu. Okay? So Jyoti explained the whole role to Patul Babu. You are hurt in head. Jyoti tells Patul Babu that when he got collapsed with Chanchal Kumar, he got hurt in his head and he say oh with pain. But Chanchal Kumar pays no attention to him and goes into the office. Okay? The fact that he ignores you reflects his extreme preoccupation. See, just think how crucial the shot is. Now, if you could please stand back. After explain the role of Patul Babu, Jyoti asked him to stand a little bit backside. Okay? He asked him to stand out backside from there. Now see paragraph 31. Patul Babu moved back and stood waiting in the shade of a shop. When Jyoti asked him to move back, Patul Babu moved from there and he stood in the shade of a shop and he was waiting for his turn. He glanced down at the paper in his hand. He once again looked at the paper which he is holding in his hand, cast a quick look around to see if anyone was watching. He looks here and there to make sure whether anyone watching him or not. Okay? Crumbled the paper into a ball and threw it into the outside drain. After that, Patul Babu rolled the paper into the shape of ball and he threw it into the drain outside of the road. Okay, he just give a shape of ball. Okay, the paper, he rolled the paper into the shape of ball and he threw the paper into the drain. Okay, now see paragraph 32. A faint memory was stirring in Patul Babu's mind. After that, Patul Babu remember some old memories. Okay, words of advice given in a deep, pleasant voice by his mentor, Mr. Pakrasi. Patul Babu remember the advice of his teacher, of his guru, Mr. Pakrasi. Let's see what Mr. Pakrasi advises Patul Babu. Remember one thing, Patul, however small a part you were offered, never consider it beneath your dignity to accept it. Once his teacher, his mentor, advises him. Once his teacher had advised him that however small a part he is offered, he should not underestimate the role. He should not he should not take the role very small, very lightly. He should accept all the role, whether it is important or it is unimportant. Okay, his teacher, his mentor, Mr. Pakrashi suggested him that he should accept all types of role, whether it is small or it is big. Okay, as an artist, your aim should be to make the most of your opportunity. And his teacher also has advised him that as an artist, his aim should be to make the most of his opportunity. Okay? He should take a lots of role. He should perform a lots of role, whether it is important or unimportant. Okay? And squeezes the last drop of meaning out of your lines. A play involves the work of many, and it is this combined effort that makes a success of the play. His mentor also has told him that a play includes a lots of many workers, and it is effort of all the workers that make the play successful. So he should not be sad, and he should do his best to perform the small role. Okay, so I hope you have got these all points very well. So let's see the next paragraph in the next videos.